Girl, you are jealous. No way, I'm not jealous. I am possessive and territorial. This is what my girlfriend says. Is she right? Yes. She is like the sun in our relationship. In the middle, she has an orbit territory around her, and she always wants me on her orbit, turning around her 24/7. When I'm in her territory, I am the best. She makes me compliments, she encourages me. But when I'm out, I am the worst. When I'm in, you are the best boyfriend ever. You are the most handsome man. When I'm out, you disgusting, gross, cringe freak. I hope Pekin, I melt you when I see you. You are the smartest man. When I'm out, you stupid retard.
So this is why we're here, because of the use of the R word itself in particular. Now, this is something that we spoke about last night briefly on the live stream, as we spoke about how Shekinah and Sarper are clearly at war right now. Now, with that being said, I did see some comments of people who watched the live stream after, and some people came out and said that I did not catch him actually say the R word. So we're here to obviously talk about it properly and with a bit more information. So first and foremost, you can see that obviously he uses the word R word. He says, obviously, you stupid, retarded. Okay, now this is him referencing to the fact that this is what he goes through in his relationship, because Shekinah is very territorial. Now, bear this in mind, this video was deleted after this video was posted on 90 Day Fiance Alexa, and she obviously made it abundantly clear that she's not a fan of the R word itself in particular. Well, guess what happened? Well, this video was then taken off TikTok literally within absolute seconds. So, and you can imagine why. It's because Sarper has obviously come out to expose the type of words that are used against him whenever there's a dispute between him and his wife. Well, him and Shekinah, I don't think they're married just yet. There's no rings on their fingers. But either way though, this isn't good. No one should be in a relationship with anybody that feels the audacity to have to use the word. Or to be fair, nobody should be using any insult words to their partner. That's just the grand scheme of, that's how I carry myself. If we got an issue, we have a conversation about it. If we have an issue and I'm trying to have a conversation with you and you can't have a conversation because you feel the need to be heated and you're going to say unnecessary things, I will shut down that conversation and then maybe revisit it at another point, given that I actually want the relationship to keep going. If I don't, then I'm just shutting it down and you ain't seeing me again. Keep it a buck, because we got to keep things respectful. For me personally, I don't see the point of being with somebody who has the ability to say unnecessary things to you when they're upset with you. That is... it tells me how much that person really doesn't value you, and most importantly, it tells you how much that person just doesn't respect you. You see what I'm saying? When you have respect in your relationship with your partner, even when you're upset with one another, you will never ever use words that's going to be make them feel less than, because that's just not needed. But let's continue and see what other words he uses as well in reference to his relationship.
Piece of I hope Becky, I cannot live without you. I love you so much. I hate you. I love you so much. This is our dynamics, and it really works. It's a mental.
The fact that he sat there and he said that this is our dynamic and it really works is crazy work. Crazy work. Bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this was made as a series of relationship advice. If fun fact, well, no, annoying fact to be fair, since this video was taken down, any other video that he has uploaded or part of his relationship advice series has now been retitled to guys, this is a joke that I'm working to do for my stand-up comedy. So there's even been a backtrack on that itself in particular. But nonetheless though, listen, just because she's territorial does not give her the right to tell you that she loves you and then she hates you. That makes no sense. That is not healthy in any kind of shape or form. That is one hell of an imbalance. So the fact that he's sitting there saying that concerns me, because it means that he's definitely trying to downplay the situation, but he knows how much it actually impacts him. Because if it didn't, then why are you talking about it? Why do you have to use it as a reference to your relationship advice / stand-up comedian nonsense?
Pressure to keep me inside. It really works. I love you so much. I hate you. I cannot live without you. Get the f out of... Girl.
Yeah. Nah. For me personally, you tell me to get the F out, trust me, that's the last time you're seeing me. Last time you're seeing me without a shadow of a doubt, because there's no need for that. Now, don't get me wrong, in some relationships, obviously, if you got banter, if you're bantering with, like, you know, roasting each other or that kind of stuff, that's a whole different kind of conversation, because that's nothing but just banter. But in a serious conversation, in a serious moment, we have to be respectful to one another, regardless of how we are annoyed with each other at that moment in time. Because honestly, if I can annoy you to that point where you have to not start calling me names, I'm out. And it's the same thing vice versa, you know. But at the same time though, it doesn't matter what somebody does to me, generally speaking. Doesn't even have to be the person that I'm with, but anyone in general. If somebody says horrible things to me and starts calling me all this and that, I promise you now, I'm just walking away because I ain't got time for that energy. But either way though, nonetheless though, is it okay for your partner to call you the R word? Is it okay for your partner to tell you that they hate you? Is it okay for your partner to tell you that they want you to get the F out? Is it okay for you and your partner to be in a position where if your partner isn't happy with certain things, that it's okay for them to say mean things? And also bear this in mind, these examples that he was given were based on territorial. So it's not even the fact that they've had an argument, it's the fact that whenever he's outside the house and he's not with her, she will then start saying mean things out of him. So she says them without even being triggered by him. So imagine that you're with somebody who doesn't need to do a single thing to you. All they gotta do is just leave the house, and then all of a sudden you're calling them mean words. Yeah, that's not healthy. That's not healthy for the person who's doing it, and it's not healthy for the relationship itself. But Sarper claims that it's what makes us work, which is nasty work. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, please, and yeah, we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.